Hey guys, it's me, E-Man Fan, and here's my Hampton Bay Carousel ceiling fan that I bought in 2001, but it's actually from 1999, so it's actually a couple years older than I expected it to be. I got it when I was 4 years old, and sorry I sound a little stuffy. I actually do have I have my allergies running right now, so yeah. So this fan used to be in my living room, that, and it was up there from 2001 up until 2008. When it was replaced by my Hampton Bay Carriage House 2. And then Hampton Bay Carriage House 2 was up there until 2014 of October, and it was replaced by the Coda Pregnancy. And those are my doves in the background, and yeah, they're pretty noisy. So yeah, I have the lights installed this time. So yeah, the blades do need some more. Do need to like clean them up a bit, but I didn't want to get them soaked. They still have a couple of stains right. See, there's a stain there. The other one was in a worse shape, so that's the only thing I don't like about glossy blades is you don't, they're hard to clean in my opinion because if you try to wash them roughly, like, well not roughly, but like if you try to get something to get off the dirty stains on it, you can scratch it up. So let me, I'm gonna show it with the running on high, medium, low, and then with the lights like I usually do. So first, let me start off with low. So before this fan, there was a black and polished brass ceiling fan. And it was in polish. The black was not matte black. It had gloss on it too, just like this fan. And the blade arms were gold, just like, and they were the same type of blade arms as the Coda Emergency has. The the motor was completely black from what I remember. I think it was just the blade arms that were gold. I don't polish brass. I mean, I don't remember. But something I do remember, this is the only thing I can remember of the details of it, is it was pretty simple, but the vents in in the motor housing were circles. They weren't like GE vents, they were actually just circles. So I don't know if any of you would know which model it is, but I've been trying to find out what it is for a long time now. And it wasn't thrown out. It was actually, my mom donated it, but I didn't want to save it, but I was just too young and I was not good at speaking up, so like, it just got donated, sadly. So yeah. Now let me show it with two of the whites, no, green and yellow light on. Now, I put the other two. And now four. And the roll speed on this is just about the same as the roll speed on the Kodak. The Kodak looks a little bit slower because it has four blades, but well, actually, the Carousel I think has a faster roll speed. Alright, turn off the light and put it on medium. It's actually pretty quiet, considering it's a Hampton Bay, but it's also an older one. And this is made by Aircrew, if I'm correct. But correct me if I'm mistaken. And last time I recorded this fan, the blades were like moving up and down a lot. So they were actually loose. They weren't tied in. They weren't all the way in with the blade arms. And I think some of the blade arms were a bit loose. They weren't all the way. They weren't screwed in all the way to the motor. So yeah, this is my one of my favorite fans in general because it's like my biggest childhood fan. So, yeah. Let me show it with these two lights on. Now let me put the other two. And now all four. Now this is something that I do like about this fan a lot, and the carriage house too. That they have the three-way spot light on, so you can pull once, two of them turn on, pull it another time, the other two turn on, then pull it again. All four on, and then pull it again. It's off. That is something that I wish the Coda Bunny had, and I know there is a way to do it, but I don't to make it work like that. But I don't know how. But one day I'll try to do it. And now I put this on high. And it does go pretty fast. And I'm not determining that based on the colorful blades. And there's a little clacking noise, but when it was running when it was on a ceiling, it would do that a couple times. Like if it's on high, it would like the blades would move up and down a little bit. And that's also because the blades are not in the best alignment. And the screws that hold the blades in, they go all the way in, but they're actually a little bit longer than they should be. So yeah, that's why the blades have a little space to move up and down a tiny bit. Which is something I found weird about this fan when it was taken down. I noticed it, and I'm like, wow, it's pretty weird. So yeah, even if you screw them in all the way, the blades will be a tiny bit loose. They'll have like a little space to move up and down a tiny bit. But this time I made sure that they're all the way in, so they wouldn't make so much noise like last time. Because last time it was making a ton of noise. So yeah. Let me show it with the light. And this time, and I am going to put it on reverse too. So. Now this fan is a fan that I'll never sell or trade. Even though they do pop up a lot on Craigslist and eBay, just this specific fan is the one I had since I was a little kid. And it's just a fan that I can never part with. And what I do plan to do with it is once I have my own house, I will install it again. Once I can find some spare screws. I probably do have a couple that can work for the light kit that's missing the screws that will hold it in place. But the mounting bracket, I would just have to pull some off from a different fan too. And let me shut it off and put it in reverse. Let me stop it. Now let me reverse it. And let me start on the same order I just did it. I don't know if I already said this in this video, but this fan I think can be with 4 blades also. But I saw like some screw holes the same exact size as where the blades are installed a little bit, but they're more underneath the switch housing. But I can't really get them in there because the switch housing is in the way. So I'm guessing for me to do that, I would have to remove the switch housing and then install them like that with the 4 blades, and then put the switch housing back on. And I would do that. I will do that one day, but I need to get like the necessary tools to do that. And I only have screwdrivers right now. So yeah. Let me put the other 2 lights on. And I do plan on getting more fans. It's just been harder because, one, I can't drive yet. I am planning to get my permit soon and get my license so I can finally go around collecting fans. There's a Salvation Army nearby me, so I can probably go there. And there's a Savers that they do sometimes get ceiling fans, but I just need to drive up. I just need to go there more often. And there was that thrift shop that was nearby where they had that silver, no, not silver, I mean the brushed nickel Monte Carlo fan for $12. I would have bought it, but the thing is, it's like from my house it was like maybe a 20-minute walk, like 15-minute walk, but with the fan in the box, it would have been hard to carry it, especially because it had a long down rod. So this would have been hard to bring home. Let me put it back on medium, sorry. And I do wish I had a way to bring it home because it was a nice fan. It had like, I forget the finish it was in, the blades, but it was like it looked like a bleached oak, but a lot lighter. But yeah, it was a pretty nice fan. I'm gonna move the couch out of the way because it was blowing some air up earlier when it was on reverse, I think. And from what I know, another fan collector, the Fan Mower Man, I think that's his screen name on YouTube, he has one just like this. Oh, it's a little bit older. The blades are not curved like this, they're pointed. And the canopy's yellow. And then the Home Depot catalogs, they've showed this fan just like the one he has, even in 2001 and 2002 catalogs, they didn't show like the newer look of it, like this one. So yeah. And I do have the poach. I'm missing one of the poach chains. I do have one. I know where one of them is, but I still need to find the other one. But still, it's somewhere in this house. I didn't throw it away. It just got misplaced after I took it down. Not when I took it down. When the guy took it down a while ago. But it's somewhere here. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear any air movement. It's something I always find weird. Even if I have it on reverse or forward, you don't really feel air moving upwards. Like, you only feel the air pushing downwards. And it's on reverse right now, so I find it funny how I still feel air blowing downwards. It also could be that there's a lot of furniture surrounding it. It might be the other reason why I don't feel too much air. So yeah. Now I do remember after this model was discontinued that they would have them at Home Depot a couple of times when they had the Carousel 2 out. They would sometimes pull a couple of them down so they were probably on clearance still. They had like some extra ones. So yeah. Now we just put the light off and then shut it off. And there you go. Now, last time I showed it, I did have like a comparison video of this fan and the Carousel 2. I mean, not Carousel 2, Carriage House 2. Now, I would do it as a code up better to see, but I'll do it next time once I have this fan and more in better pitch. Or not better pitch, like the blades are more in better alignment. Because, yeah, I just want to put it away. So, yeah. Here's my Hampton Bay Carousel 2. I mean, Carousel, ceiling fan, sorry. And if you're looking for a colorful fan, this is a pretty good one. It's not one that will break down quick. The parts aren't cheap. Like, it's actually a better made one. It's not the best one, but it's actually one that will last a good amount of time if you take good care of it. So yeah. And I am gonna clean up my other fans, the KDK Industrial, the Hunter baseball fan, and the Hunter Augusta. Those fans I haven't been using for a while, but I wanted to test them out just like I did with this one and the Hampton Bay Carousel, so I can keep the motor running, because I know that after not using them for a while, they can actually get messed up like that. The bearings can dry up. So yeah. Alright, thanks for watching.